Hi folks, Jeremy with Diversified Construction. How are you? Thank you for this opportunity. I want to welcome you to the new Wedding Day Diamond in Waite Park, Minnesota. We just completed this project in late July here. They're now open for business. This is the fourth Wedding Day Diamonds that Diversified has done. Prior to this, you'll see from the photos that we submitted, it used to be a Domino's Pizza on the far west end here that occupied about a third of the building. The entire building is about 5,000 square feet. Wedding Day Diamonds now takes about 3,500 square feet on the east end here, and it's a vacant space for lease off to the west end. You notice from the photos that we submitted, it used to be an old pole barn type structure with metal, ribbed metal on the exterior. Not very appealing or inviting. So you might not guess this, but that blue pole barn metal is still there. We just cladded it with an ephes stucco type material and built these towering accents with the signage on it. So this is the south side elevation. We put in a new parking lot as well. Prior to this, it was literally a pond out here. It held water, 6-8 inches in some locations. So when people got out of their cars, they literally stepped in a puddle. So we added a catch basin and some drainage and re-sloped the parking lot, so now it drains appropriately and it's much more inviting for the customers. Welcome back, folks. Jeremy at Diversified again. We're staring at the northeast elevation of the new Wedding Day Diamonds in Waite Park. You'll notice it's right on Division Street, a main artery in Waite Park. So they've got a lot of drive-by traffic here. You see also that we built this tower structure at the northeast corner that has got some Wedding Day signage on it. You'll notice the rock garden that we have installed here. Prior to this, it was a concrete slab, dilapidated concrete slab, very uninviting. They actually used it for parking, from what I understand. Some of the Domino's customers would park in there, but the owners didn't want to have to deal with mowing and that kind of thing, so they had us put in a limestone rock garden with a number of boulders and plantings and whatnot. It's irrigated with drip lines. The big pylon sign here, that's what used to house the Domino's Pizza sign. Now it's of course changed to the Wedding Day Diamonds sign. So like I said to begin with, when we arrived, this was a pole barn type structure. Red iron, posts, columns, beams, girders, purlins, that kind of thing. Filled in with wood framing, stick framed, bad insulation, and then a blue metal rib metal. Now the original design was to remove all the rib metal, and along with that comes the stick framing and insulation. We would have lost that, and so we would have had to reframe with metal studs and sheathe and insulate and that kind of thing. So it got to be awfully expensive. So the team and the structural engineers, we put our heads together and decided to leave the existing structure, all the wood framing and insulation and the metal rib metal, and go right over it. We mechanically fastened insulation directly to the blue rib metal, and then applied our ephes finish coat. And we saved thousands of dollars. I think the number was $30,000 we saved approximately. So it was a good move for the team.